If you shop on Amazon, you need to pay attention to this because a growing number of people are losing money to scams they never see coming. These scams don't arrive with obvious warning signs. They look ordinary, familiar, like something you've already seen before. Scammers are using Amazon's name to get people to click, respond, or take action they wouldn't normally question. And by the time most victims realize something is wrong, the damage is already done. Consumer protection reports show Amazon-related scams continue to rise, with new cases being reported every day. And what makes them so effective is how easy they are to miss. Today, we're going to break down the Amazon scams spreading right now, how they actually work, and what separates the people who fall for them from the ones who don't, so you can spot them before they cost you anything. Scam number 1. Fake Amazon order, confirmation emails. This scam starts with an email that looks almost identical to a real Amazon order confirmation. The email says you purchased an expensive item, usually electronics, gift cards, or high-demand items, and warns that your account may be at risk. The email includes an order number, Amazon branding, and a button or phone number to cancel the order. That's the trap. When you click, you're either taken to a fake login page designed to steal credentials, or you're connected to a scammer posing as Amazon support. In 2024, FTC reports show thousands of victims filed complaints after falling for this exact scam. Some lost just a few $100s, but others lost thousands, with stolen data sold on underground markets. The danger isn't immediate. The scammers may wait days before testing your card or logging into your account, making it harder to trace the breach. Because debit cards pull money directly from your account, even one unnoticed click can quickly escalate into significant financial loss. Scam number 2. Amazon customer support impersonation calls. Scammers are calling people pretending to be Amazon's fraud or support department. The caller ID may even display Amazon to make it feel official. They claim your account is under threat or that unusual purchases have been detected. The pressure is immediate. If you don't verify your account, it will be locked, or your payment method will be charged. Panic sets in. Victims often comply. FTC statistics show that thousands of Americans report losses to these calls every month, with amounts ranging from hundreds to tens of thousands. Scammers often already know partial personal info, like the last 4 digits of a card, making the call feel legitimate. The scammers guide victims step by step to provide passwords, credit card numbers, or even install remote access tools. Once they have access, the victim's account can be emptied or used for further fraud. Even cautious users are vulnerable because the pressure and urgency are calculated to overwhelm your instincts. Scam number 3. Fake Amazon refund scams. Refund scams prey on confusion and trust. Victims receive a message, often email, text, or call, claiming they are owed a refund for a returned item, a double payment, or a pricing error. The scammer insists the refund must be processed immediately and may request access to your account or direct you to a fake Amazon login page. They may even tell you to download remote software to speed up the process. Reports from consumer agencies in 2024 highlight cases where victims lost thousands. The victims thought they were receiving money, but in reality, they were sending funds directly to scammers. The scam relies on speed, urgency, and the fear of missing out. Once the scammer gets access, funds can be siphoned, linked accounts compromised, or even fraudulent orders placed in your name. Amazon emphasizes that legitimate refunds never require payment or remote access. Still, the human factor, panic and urgency, keeps this scam effective. Scam number 4. Brushing scams. Brushing scams are unusual but increasingly common. Victims receive small, unordered packages, sometimes cheap trinkets, beauty items, or household goods. The purpose isn't theft, but to create fake verified purchases. These shipments allow unscrupulous sellers to post 5-star reviews under verified purchase status, boosting sales or ratings for products they never sold legitimately. While the victim may not lose money immediately, receiving unordered packages indicates that personal information is being misused. In some reported cases, multiple victims' addresses and account details are used repeatedly, suggesting that brushing may precede larger identity theft schemes or account takeovers. Brushing scams highlight a key point. Even harmless-looking interactions can signal a breach. Authorities warn that any suspicious or unexpected shipment should be scrutinized and reported. Ignoring it can allow scammers to escalate activity over time. Scam number 5. Account takeover through phishing links. Phishing remains one of the most dangerous Amazon scams. Victims receive emails or texts claiming their account has a problem, urgent verification is needed, or suspicious purchases were detected. Clicking the link brings the victim to a fake login page, often a near-perfect clone of Amazon's website. Once credentials are entered, scammers can take full control of the account. Real cases have shown that scammers use the access to change account details, add new payment methods, place orders, and even lock the account owner out completely. Victims often only realize something is wrong after seeing unfamiliar purchases or being unable to access their account. According to recent FTC filings, thousands of Amazon users report account takeovers each month, many involving losses of several $1,000s. Scammers frequently move quickly, completing orders and changing login info in minutes. Scam number 6. Gift card payment scams. Any request to pay Amazon fees, refunds, or account issues using gift cards is always a scam. Yet, despite repeated warnings from Amazon and the FTC, these scams continue to grow in sophistication and frequency. Scammers instruct victims to purchase Amazon gift cards and share the codes, claiming it's necessary to verify your account, avoid suspension, or prevent unauthorized charges. They create a sense of urgency, telling you the account could be locked immediately or that a large charge is pending. Panic often overrides caution. Once the codes are shared, the money is gone. Gift cards are untraceable and irreversible, making recovery nearly impossible. FTC reports show that gift card scams cost consumers hundreds of millions of dollars every year, and they remain one of the fastest-growing types of fraud. Even tech-savvy shoppers fall for this because the scammers make the instructions sound official and pressing. Amazon explicitly warns, no legitimate employee will ever ask you to pay with a gift card. If someone does, stop immediately. Scam number 7. Third-party seller non-delivery scams. Fake third-party sellers are a growing problem on Amazon Marketplace. They list high-demand items at competitive prices, collect payment, and then never ship the product. Victims often assume delays are normal, but weeks can pass before they realize they've been scammed. Some sellers post fake tracking numbers to make the order look legitimate, buying time until the buyer protection period expires. Once the window closes, the seller disappears, leaving the victim out of pocket. Losses can range from $50 for smaller items to several thousand for electronics or collectibles. These scams spike during high-traffic shopping periods like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and holiday seasons. While Amazon actively monitors sellers and removes fraudulent accounts, scammers constantly create new profiles to replace the removed ones. To protect yourself, always check seller ratings, read verified reviews carefully, and never bypass Amazon's official payment system. Paying outside Amazon removes all protection and leaves you vulnerable to permanent loss. Scam number 8. Fake Amazon Prime renewal scams. Prime membership scams target timing. Victims receive emails or messages claiming their Amazon Prime account is renewing at a suspiciously high cost. The message is urgent, telling you to cancel immediately or face automatic charges. That fear of losing money or access to Prime is exactly what scammers exploit. Clicking the link directs you to a fake Amazon login page or connects you to someone pretending to be Amazon support. Victims are asked to provide login credentials, payment details, or verify personal information to stop the renewal. Once shared, scammers can hijack the account, place orders, or drain linked payment methods. FTC reports show these scams spike around billing cycles or during Amazon promotions. Losses can range from hundreds of dollars for single accounts to thousands for accounts with multiple linked payment methods. Scammers rely on urgency and panic, knowing most people won't pause to verify details directly through the Amazon app or website. Even cautious shoppers fall for this because the emails and messages look authentic. Amazon never charges for renewals in an unexpected way or asks for login credentials to cancel automatically. Awareness and direct verification are the only defenses. Scam number 9. Amazon warehouse deal scams. Too good to be true deals are often exactly that, a trap. Scammers advertise massive discounts on electronics, home goods, or other popular items, claiming items are discounted due to returns, minor damage, or special warehouse deals. Victims are pressured to pay outside Amazon's platform, via wire transfer, payment apps, or direct bank payment. The pitch sounds convincing. Limited stock, fast shipping, exclusive offer. Once the money leaves Amazon's system, there's no protection and the item never arrives. Victims report losses from hundreds to thousands of dollars in these scams. This scam is most common during peak seasons like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and the holiday shopping period, when urgency and fear of missing out are highest. In some cases, fake sellers post tracking numbers to buy time, making the transaction appear legitimate until it's too late to dispute. Always check seller verification, read verified reviews carefully, and only pay through Amazon. Requests to pay off platform are red flags. No legitimate Amazon seller will ask you to bypass the payment system. Staying alert is your best protection against these scams. Scam number 10. Review manipulation and incentive scams. This scam seems harmless at first. Shoppers are offered gift cards, discounts, or refunds in exchange for writing product reviews. It's marketed as a win-win. You get a perk, the seller gets feedback. But it's actually illegal under Amazon policy and often a gateway to fraud. Victims sometimes later report unauthorized charges, suspicious account activity, or even temporary account suspensions for participating in these schemes. In some cases, scammers use the account information obtained through these interactions to commit further fraud, including placing orders or accessing other linked accounts. Amazon monitors review manipulation aggressively. Thousands of sellers are removed every month for violating these rules. Yet new schemes continue to appear weekly, targeting unsuspecting shoppers with messages that appear legitimate and professional. Even small incentives can escalate into much larger losses. The combination of trust in Amazon and excitement over free money makes it easy to fall for. The safest rule is to never accept incentives for reviews outside official Amazon programs, and always double-check promotions and requests against Amazon's verified channels. Awareness is your best defense against this subtle but costly scam. Scam number 11. Fake delivery issue. Text messages. Delivery text scams are on the rise. Victims receive texts claiming there's a problem with a package, sometimes saying it was undeliverable or held at customs, and are instructed to click a link or log in to reschedule the delivery. These links are malicious. They often lead to phishing pages designed to capture login credentials or trigger malware downloads on phones and computers. Once credentials are entered, scammers can access the victim's Amazon account, place unauthorized orders, or steal stored payment information. FTC reports indicate these scams peak during high-volume shopping periods like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and the holiday season. Even small packages can trigger panic, making victims more likely to click without thinking. Scammers exploit urgency and fear, knowing that shipping issues feel immediate and real. The safest approach is simple. Always verify shipment issues directly through Amazon's official website or app. Do not click links in texts or emails, no matter how legitimate they appear. If there's a problem, the Amazon platform itself will provide instructions. Never rely on unsolicited messages. Awareness and patience protect both your account and your money. Scam number 12. Seller direct payment requests. Some scammers pose as Amazon sellers and ask buyers to pay directly to avoid fees or speed up shipping. This is a classic scam that preys on trust and the desire to get a deal or faster delivery. Paying outside Amazon's official system removes all buyer protection. Once money is sent directly, the seller can vanish without delivering the item, and there's no way to open a dispute or recover funds. FTC data and Amazon advisories show this scam leads to substantial losses, particularly for high-ticket items like electronics, appliances, or collectibles. Scammers often make these requests sound urgent, claiming limited stock or special conditions, which pressures buyers into acting without verifying. They rely on the buyer's assumption that Amazon sellers always follow the rules. The safest rule in this case is to never pay outside Amazon. Verify seller ratings, read verified reviews, and ensure all payments are processed through the platform. Even if a deal seems tempting or a seller insists, bypassing the system is a fast track to losing your money. Awareness and skepticism are your strongest defenses. Scam number 13. Fake job and work-from-home Amazon scams. Work-from-home scams are booming, and Amazon is one of the most impersonated brands. Scammers pose as Amazon recruiters, offering remote or flexible jobs that sound legitimate and appealing. They contact victims via email, social media, or even phone calls. The trap is always the same. Victims are asked to provide personal information like social security numbers, banking details, or pay up front for training, software, or equipment. Some believe they're securing a job, but in reality, there is no employment, only financial loss and stolen identity. FTC filings show that work-from-home scams using Amazon branding are among the fastest-growing fraud categories, with thousands of reports each month. Losses can range from hundreds to thousands of dollars, and victims often face long-term identity theft consequences. Even tech-savvy users are targeted, because the offer seems official, complete with fake emails, logos, and even realistic recruiter profiles on LinkedIn or job boards. The safest rule is simple. Any unsolicited job offer that asks for money or sensitive information up front is always a red flag. Confirm opportunities directly through official Amazon career pages before engaging with any recruiter. Scam number 14. Fake Amazon surveys and rewards. Fake Amazon surveys are becoming increasingly common, especially on social media, email chains, and pop-up ads. Victims are promised rewards, often Amazon gift cards or discounts, for completing a survey or participating in a special promotion. The catch: these surveys are designed to harvest personal information, credit card details, or account credentials. Once collected, the data is used for phishing, account takeovers, and other types of fraud. Victims may notice unusual charges, suspicious account activity, or even unauthorized purchases in the weeks that follow. Reports show that these scams are rising rapidly, particularly around high-traffic shopping periods. Even tech-savvy users fall for them because the promise of free money or rewards creates a sense of urgency and lowers skepticism. Amazon explicitly warns that it never sends random surveys promising gift cards, and that any offer outside verified channels should be treated as suspicious. Ignore unsolicited survey requests and verify rewards directly through the Amazon website or app. Staying cautious protects both your account and your personal data from misuse. All 14 scams rely on trust, urgency, and the assumption that you're dealing with Amazon itself. Once you know the signs — unusual emails, unsolicited calls, payment requests outside Amazon — you're already far ahead of the scammers. Check every email, verify accounts directly through the Amazon app, and slow down before clicking. Awareness is your strongest defense. If this video helped you, subscribe and stay updated. Scammers adapt quickly, but informed shoppers always have the edge.